Hi, I'm Chili Phil, and this is Phil the Burn. Tonight's going to be kind of an easy night. I'm just going to try to hang out. I might burn myself up a little bit. I got a couple habaneros I could eat. Stomach's not feeling 100%, so I'm trying to take it a little bit of it easy tonight. I got my tincture going too. Hey Jen, how you doing? I'm gonna plan on probably just eating one or two habaneros. Maybe I'll do a drop of tincture. Just gonna go easy tonight. Stomach isn't feeling 100%. Hey, what's going on, Annie? How you doing? So I'm just gonna try to take it easier tonight. But hopefully everybody's day is going by so good so far. My day was going good. Doing some exercise with my arm, I'm able to pick it up a little bit further as long as I'm using my arm. Pick it up over my head, stretching it out a little bit. Gotta start doing some pendulum and stuff like that to move my arm a little bit. But so I'm doing pretty good with that. Pain levels down a little bit in the shoulder. Can't believe how fast the time has been going with my since I had my surgery. Tomorrow is going to be 2 weeks already since I had my surgery. Pretty impressive how fast the time is going by with it. When I went to the doctors the other day, they're saying everything's looking good. They gave me some pictures of the surgery, of how my collarbone looked inside before the surgery, after the surgery, during the surgery. It's pretty cool. I don't recommend getting your shoulder scoped, but it's pretty cool that they gave me pictures of it. It's pretty cool, like little thumbnails. But yeah, that's what I got for my memory of my surgery. Maybe a couple little, it's gonna be four little scars on my shoulder, but not too big. So did you work today, Annie? Hope everything went well for you today. Yeah, I'm not quite sure what I want to do yet for pepper wise or spice wise. Got both my tincture and that. I don't want to lift my arm too high right now. Oh, you were off today? Okay. Well, that's good. Hopefully you did something good today. I went out for a walk, had a coffee, enjoyed the day that way. That's what I did. So had to stretch the leg muscles. Hey, how you doing, buddy? Okay, off for a trip. Okay, how you doing today? So how you doing today off? That's good. Good to know. Yeah, today we usually burn up around here. Okay. Yeah, I had a simple dinner today. I bought one of those frozen bag casserole things you cook in a skillet. That's what I made. Had some uh, some chicken in it, some vegetables. So it tasted pretty good. Yeah, I need to start going to church. Once me and Jen get our apartment together, we're gonna start going to finding a church so we can start going. So it's gonna be okay. So I'm looking forward to it. But like I said, I'm gonna try to probably do a little bit of a tincture in a little while. Maybe eat a pepper. I have to wait and see because, like I said, my stomach's not feeling 100%. Been on the queasy side a little bit, so a little bit of tincture might be okay, but not too much. And plus, with the heat, it's warming up, so I can feel the difference in the heat to where it was earlier. So it feels as if it's going to storm tonight. I don't know. I'll wait and see what's happening. Were there any places where you could get this for those pants for work, like those scrubs, or did you have to come into Oakland? Because I know they have a store for when nurses get their stuff. Okay, right. I know there's a couple places down in Oakland by the hospitals that sell like scrubs and all that stuff. At least there used to be. Just regular pants? Okay. I thought maybe you could get what you could probably wear scrubs. But alright. I mean, it probably wouldn't hurt if you wore scrubs. Right? Okay. Probably right. Some of them were pretty expensive. I don't know if you could get them through your job, where you could order them. And I know some places. I don't know how if the hospitals all do that for you when you work. If you're like an aide or a nurse, I know they give you so many pairs, and then you got to pay for them out of pocket. Okay. Damn. Redheaded stepchild heated up. But then again, I haven't been doing too much tincture lately. Or something real spicy. It's harder than what I thought it was. It's still evaporating too. That's funny. I give it credit now. Redheaded stepchild is fighting back. I need to start building my tolerance up again. Get it up higher. Hey, what's going on, Clicks? How you doing? I appreciate the compliment. Nursing an arm, shoulder injury now. I should be nursing it for a little while. Yeah, hopefully within another week or two, I should be able to have some hot peppers. Hotter than the habanero, so. No, there's no real challenge right now. I just did a drop of tincture. Since the week before my shoulder surgery 2 weeks ago, I haven't really been doing too much spicy stuff. And I'm slowly getting back into it because I wanted to make sure I'm ready to do it, because I don't want to aggravate my arm when it's something super hot's going. But I'm not a rookie here, so this is what I did. I did my tincture. It has about 15. It has no. There's no milk. I'm not struggling with anything. No, see, I don't have any milk. I learned how to deal with the pain without using milk, because sometimes if you use too much milk, it takes away the burn too fast, and then you don't. It just takes away the purpose of eating it. I mean, I learned to ride the burn out, and then that's how you get the endorphin dump and everything else. Yeah, I just did like a quarter dropper of it, and sometimes I could do a full Robbie dropper of it, but I haven't did a Robbie, I don't know, in probably about 4 weeks. So right now my tolerance is pretty low, and when it gets back up higher, I'll be doing Robbie droppers almost on a daily basis. Because a Robbie dropper, if you don't know what it is, it's when you take this dropper like this, you want to make sure you fill it all the ways up. It's when you get everything in that bulb down at the bottom, and that's what you call a Robbie dropper right there. a full entire dropper. And like right now, my stomach's not 100%, so I'm not going to do a full Robbie dropper of it. But when you do that, it covers the whole tongue and it rolls to the back of your throat. But yeah, Robbie droppers are fun. Or what you could do is you could take a pepper like so, and then you could fill it inside the pepper. It's called a gusher, and then you eat it. And then you could get not only the burn from the pepper, you'll get the tincture. Oh, excuse me. Squirting all through the back of your mouth when you do that. So you get twice the burn. You'll get the pepper burn, and then you get the tincture burn, and it could be twice as bad. So that's what we do. That's what I usually do. But I don't feel like doing a habanero right now. I mean, it's not hot. It's not gonna hurt me or anything. My stomach's not like as 100% as it should be. I just came on just to see how everybody's doing. See who's all gonna come in. I did some tincture. Maybe if I have a couple other people come in, like a couple more of my regulars, I might do something else. I haven't decided yet. I'll have to wait and see. But yeah, we'll go from there. Welcome to my room clicks. I'm glad you're here. Yeah, we got 6 people in the room. Well, we got 7 people in the room. 5 likes. Smash that like button. If you happen to be new, please like, share, and subscribe. And try to do another live stream in the next day or two, because I usually try to do at least about 3 or 4 of them. And I usually go from like 3 or 4 live streams a week. Hey, what's going on, Dale? How you doing, bro? How you been? I haven't seen you since before. I don't think I've seen you since before my my surgery. Right here, got my. But yeah, I had that shoulder surgery, and it's coming along pretty good. Started doing some of the exercises. I had to lift my arm up with my right arm. It's cool. On Thursday Night Heat, I did. Hey, Gunthy, how you doing? Thursday Night Heat, I was invited to do a tasting with the owners of the hot sauce testing with the owners of Hammerjack, Lisa and Frank Ray. And they had a few people over, and they had a hot sauce guy come in from his company called Pepper Boy. And they had a bunch of different hot sauces lined up. We were testing them all and burning up and having a good time. Yeah. Yeah, me too. I mean, it's getting there. I mean, it's only been 2 weeks, so I'm not going to push it too hard. But like I said, when I'm doing my exercises, as long as I'm pulling up in my arm, my right hand, I can pull it up, hold it up, and then pull it back down. And then I got to stretch those muscles a little bit. Hey, Clayton, how you doing, bro? Glad you made it in. Just trying to hang out a little bit, talk a little bit. I did a drop of tincture already. My tolerance is low. I mean, that little drop I just did, it got me a little bit. It got me going a little bit. Can't believe how low my tolerance has gotten. But it's okay. I'm building it back up. Like I said, since my surgery, I haven't really been doing too much. Just trying to relax a little bit. Focus on getting my arm better. But don't get me wrong. In about another couple days or so, and maybe in a week, I'll be doing it more live streams. Going from there like that. I had to do a Sunday Night Heat. I didn't do one last week. I wanted to do one last week. I just didn't get to it. Hey, Boxer, how you doing? Glad everybody's here. Yeah, Tuesday I'll start my nice, can't wait. Counting down the days, Clayton. Yeah, Tuesday I start my PT, so that should be that's when I'm going to be hurting a whole lot more. So I'll go from there, see how it goes. But before I know it, I'll be feeling a lot better with my shoulder. So the sooner I'm able to get this PT started, it's going to be better. I started doing like a little bit here, but it'll be a lot better once I get it with a therapist. But I just did a small drop in my tincture right now because my stomach's not 100% tonight. I don't know what I ate. It's just feeling a little funky today. But yeah, I just did, like I said, I just did a little bit of spice. I mean, a little bit of tincture. I was thinking about doing a habanero. I don't have much to do. I wasn't trying to really burn myself up. Yeah. Yes, it does, Clayton, or pepper time. It's all in how you look at it. It's either pepper training or pepper time. And I'm looking forward to doing both. And then there's TT. And then when I feel like it, there's ST for sauce time. But yeah, there's a lot of training could be involved for this hot pepper contest coming up, so I'm looking forward to it. Just got to get past this little obstacle I got on my shoulder. I said ST for not STD, ST for sauce time. But that's funny. STD. But nice. I moved my plants a little bit more into the sunlight on the porch. I lost one of them. One of them died. But okay. We could work on that boxer. I'll eat that. That's a box of pain right there. That'd be beautiful. Yeah, I'll do that. I just hope my warthogs plant explodes and it'll grow. It'll grow a little bit more. That's the final destination right there. Yeah, the final destination for peppers will be in my mouth and my gut, and then I'll be 3, 2, 1, and you know what that means. The 3, 2, 1 usually happens after the stream ends. But Clayton, you know it, bro. But yeah, it means I'll have to prep a little bit harder and go from there like that. That's the whole goal. Making sure I have a good full stomach, so I won't have to puke up too much. I find that if I eat like more than 3 peppers, that's where I'll have the problem. Like when I eat like multiples, like even if I ate 15 habaneros, I'll still have to throw them up. And they'll come out. But all right, Annie, you have a good evening. Okay, I'll have to check and see if I can get some of that stuff because, like I said, one of my warthog plants is starting to it's getting bigger. The leaves are getting more fuller and bigger, and they're looking a lot better. It's looking a lot better. Yeah, like I said, all I'm able to get right now or store-bought habaneros, And that's the best I could do right now. I mean, I have a couple. I got a couple dehydrated ghost peppers. Oh, excuse me. Couple dehydrated ghost peppers, but they don't give me like I should. Well, like it should. It's just as of like right now, like I said, since my stomach's not feeling 100%, I'm not gonna try to eat one right now. And plus, with my arm in the sling, it's kind of hard to overreact when you have the arm in the sling. I mean, it's not gonna inhibit my training. Oh yeah. Why are you teasing me like that, Clayton? I want to eat a hog. I can only imagine what it would be like if I ate a hog right now. I would be so lit up. It would be a funny stream. I'd be burning up to the point where I'd be panicking. Because like I said, that would be a to have that be the first real super hot pod. What's going on, Eleanor? How you doing? That would be that would be the wrong pod to eat right off the bat for the first super hot in the season. I would want to warm up. Like, well, this year, well, as everybody knows, this year in the off season, I've been working with just tinctures, maybe a few habaneros and stuff like that. And I tell you what, it saved my stomach a lot, because doing all those challenges last year, it kind of, those challenges messed my stomach up. If everything goes to plan, me and Jen will be going to Gettysburg in September. We were supposed to get married on the 26th, but the 28th, that weekend of the 20, whatever weekend that was the 28th, I think it was. And we're going to try to make it out to Gettysburg to go to Gettysburg, be a part of the Blaze for the Brave. And then 2 weeks later, I'm going to be in the Pittsburgh belt match. So I got a lot of training I could do. So by time September and October, September and going into October comes, my tolerance will be at the height of it's going to be. And this year I'm going to train harder. So that's what I'm looking forward to. We'll get, by then, hopefully me and Jen will have our apartment together, and we'll be settled in. It'll be all right. That's what I'm looking forward to. So I mean, I'll be able to train and focus on spending time with her. But I mean, she'll be at home, and it'll be a beautiful thing. It's going to be a good year for training. That's all I know. Looking forward to training hard this year. Just got to get past this shoulder surgery. I'll work on that, and then after that, it's on. Yeah, they're saying for the Pittsburgh belt match, there's going to be 5 of us returning from the year before. But this year there's 5 of us coming back from last year's belt match, which is going to be really cool. And then for what I've seen at the Gettysburg belt match, I'm not officially in it yet, but I'm just a reserve. I'm just a backup person, but it's just, it might be a couple of the same people in. I know Ethan's in it. I think Jeremiah's going to be in it. I'm not 100% sure. Hey, yo, Adrian. Kind of feel like a Rocky movie right here. I'm going to be going into training, going to go old school. But Yeah, it's going to be a good training year this year. Got to going to be a lot of evenings burning up. Can't wait. So that's what I'm planning on doing. There's nothing wrong with it. I would have done anything to have red primatoles and Douglas. Oh, you have the sauce. Okay. I mean, if I would have kept some of my frozen pods, I would have had a lot more. I would have had more red. I would have had more reapers, and I think I would have had some primatoles. But I used those. I put them in the dehydrator, and I put some of that stuff in my tincture with some ghost peppers and a few other peppers. Hey, what's going on, Matt? How you doing, brother? Just hanging out. And I did a little bit of my tincture a little earlier. Just here, just talking for a little while, seeing how everybody's doing, letting everybody know how my shoulders feeling right now. But that's what I'm doing. It's like nursing my shoulder back to health. It won't affect me eating the peppers. It'll just affect me getting the if I have to evacuate it out of my system. That's the only thing that it'll affect. But just would have to move a little bit slower when I'm doing it, not panicking. That's not a bad idea. That would be funny. I would need a camera person to do that, and have someone who knows what they're doing with the splicing and editing. But yeah, that would be really funny, man. That's a good idea. And have me do push-ups while I'm eating peppers. Well, I lost one of them, so I think I have 5 of them now. Or maybe it might be 4. I think I might have lost either 1 or 2. But my warthog is getting bigger. The plant's getting bigger because the leaves on the plant are getting a lot bigger, but the plant's not really growing upwards too much. But it'll but it is getting bigger, which is good. And I'm honestly, I mean, all I have grown this year right now are some death spirals and the chocolate warthogs and 1 red warthog, I think. And I think the one that's really big is a chocolate warthog, and that's the one I want to focus on. Right? I agree. I think that song's called "Getting Strong" now. I can't remember. You gotta have the original one from the '76 movie, Rocky 1. Or you could do the soundtrack from Rocky 4. I was thinking that. Maybe I could do clips, and maybe I could have Chris put it together and make a video of it, and we could just do a parody of it. Yeah, we could. Perfect. I like that. Oh yeah, I like that one, Matt. That's great. That's a good idea. He'll eventually, once he gets his, yeah. There you go. No. Dean will be Ivan Drago. That'll be it. He'll be the Russian machine. He'll be like, I must break you. Ivan Drago, yep. We can do that. Well, no, because Rocky and Apollo became friends. Me and Dean already met at the pepper contest. So I mean, I can say we're friends. I just texted him the other day, but we went back and forth for a little bit. It was all right. Yeah, we could say he could be Apollo. He could help me train. Says he's going to be going to was it Hungary? I think it is for the Intercontinental Championship in I think it's August. So I'm looking forward to watching him win that belt. So it should be pretty fun. I think he should challenge Stephen Currigan for the World Championship belt. I think Dean will have a good chance of beating him. I know. Stevens. He's a beast when he's eating those peppers. Trust me. I wouldn't even last 3 rounds with him, because all the peppers he eats, it wouldn't even be a joke. I'd be left in the dust. Yep, there you go. I like that. I know. I would have to make a special. I would have to have somebody come with me to do a special video of me running up the steps, coming from have the view of the city where they show him running up the steps, like they did in Rocky 2. That would be pretty cool. Just go into League of Fire and look at which ones are available. Even if some of them are full on the poster, you can still sign up for one and be a backup. You can just go to the contest, and if someone might call up, there's always going to be someone who can't make it, and you could just sign up and you could just get right into it. I mean, there's a couple. I think there's one in Tampa right now that have that could be bad, Jen. I could run up the steps and trip and hurt myself even more. But that would be even funnier. Yeah, just go to the League of Fire website, and then they'll have or go on their Instagram page, and they'll usually have posters and stuff like that. Or just go to the League of Fire site, and then you could pick a contest you could sign up for, and just go from there. Yeah, we could do the Rocky parody. I'll throw that idea to Chris and see what he would want to do. Yeah, I should maybe tomorrow I'll text I'll have to find a place around here that has a lot of steps, and just go up it. And I know a place, but I mean, it's not quite as steep. We have a place called the Soldiers and Sailors Hall, and there's a couple steps going up, and then there's a long stretch and a couple more steps, and it climbs up like that. I'll probably fall going up the steps. Because if I'm running up the steps, I'll probably misstep and going up the step. Yeah, most definitely. I'm only going to do 2 this year, Dill, and that's if I'm lucky if I do 2. Definitely doing the Pittsburgh belt match. Because that's like the Pittsburgh one's right. It's in my backyard. It's like literally like 10 minutes away from my house. And so it's not going to be too far. But yeah, the Gettysburg's 3 hours away. So, I mean, if I make it out there, I'll be happy. But if I don't, I mean, it is what it is. But that's the plan for me and Jen. Jen wants to go to Gettysburg and see the historical side of it also. I mean, I would love to see the historical side of it too. It'll be pretty cool to check out all that stuff. Well, we pick our intro songs. So I've already have an idea of what I want to do for one of them. So it's the other one I haven't decided yet. So it's, yeah, you could pick it. You could come out when you're coming out to the table. You have an intro song. I was thinking, "Set the World on Fire" from Megadeth, or "The Game" from Motorhead. That's the song that Triple H comes out to. Pepper Bro Forever. I like that one. We could probably do that one too. What happened? We'll have the. I could probably see. I could probably talk to Chris and see if he could make me do a cool intro. But then it would have to be accessible. I don't know if they could just pull it off of YouTube. I don't know how they would do it. But yeah, Pepper Bro Forever. I like that. That one was pretty cool. But it won't be 3, 2, 1 for me. I'm making it to the speed round this year. That is my goal. If I make it to the speed round, I'll be happy. I mean, eventually I would like to say I'm going to try to win one, but I know the competition. I know 5 of the people that are in the competition. Met them last year. And the 5 that I know are no slouches. We're gonna push it to the limit this year. So I'm looking forward to it. Yeah, so I'm gonna, like I said, I'm gonna text Chris to see what he says. I would say I'm gonna work on a montage of me, a training video. Maybe he could patch some things up off all my videos and do a video like that with the Rocky stuff. I'll do a video of me chugging a glass of eggs too, and I'll be gagging. You'll see all kinds of stuff coming up, and I'd make it worthwhile. Yeah, because I know he's good at doing that stuff. Yeah, that's one of my favorite Eagles songs. But I also, like I said, I'm more of a metalhead, so I'm thinking either "Set the World on Fire" from Megadeth, or "The Game" from Motorhead, with the song that Triple H comes out at in WWE, or "Getting Strong Now" from Rocky. Right? That's the game plan. But see, I figure it's either going to be chocolate prima tallies, or chocolate or red warthog, whatever warthog peppers I'm able to get, all the ways up into the contest, and I'll be doing drops of tincture left and right in between. So I mean, regardless, I'm going to be ready. Okay, I'll have to check that song out. I mean, I'm not a real big Disturbed fan, but I'll check that one out. Yeah, but the Motorhead song is so good because it's Lemmy and Motorhead. But yeah, a 10-minute swish before each hot peppering contest. That's a long time to be swishing. I was thinking about maybe gargling some tincture, and when I come out, I could do what Triple H does and like spits his sauce up in the tincture up in the air. But with my luck, it would land in my face, and I'd be burning myself up, and whoever else is around me. So that'd be a pretty bad thing to do. Yeah, 10-minute swisher of hot sauce. It would have to be something that would be worthwhile doing. Right, that's what I'm saying. I mean, this would be the ultimate sauce to do a Swisher for, but Jen said, it would be a disaster. Yeah, I'm not going to spit it up in the air because with my luck, it would all land in my face, and I would have to carry on going onto the stage. And I'd have to shake it off. My eyes will be burning. Texas Pete, yeah, that's a good sauce. It's almost comparable to like a Frank's Red Hot, so it's not too bad, but it's slightly better tasting. See, now last year, before like about an hour before the hour and a half before the contest, me and Ethan were doing, him and his buddy Pirate, we were doing drops of tinctures. So I mean, we were having a good time. I mean, I was eating peanut. I was making sure. I wasn't testing my stomach tolerance on the day before the day of the contest because I was making sure I was prepped. I ate a cheeseburger, fries, and 5 peanut butter and banana sandwiches, and I should have eaten another cheeseburger on top of it because if I would have done that, I would have been able to push myself a little bit harder. I didn't prep quite as hard as much as I should have, I should say. So I didn't make it to the next round. It was at the 10th or 11th round, whatever round it was. But yeah, this year I'm gonna train hard always up, not do anything the night before, and then relax always up to it. And just prep all day. Just have a good contest. It's going to be good. And I heard that they changed the MC. It's not going to be Tad and Kit from Harvest 912, but I have to wait and see who's going to be doing it. Hopefully, I'm hoping it's the UK Chili Queen, but I haven't heard anything from it yet. So I'm going to have to wait and see what's going on. You would think it would. All right, Clayton. Good. Thank you. Thanks for stopping by, bro. Oh, no doubt. I know this boxer. Yeah, the round I made it to was right before round 10. I had the peppers right in front of me, and I think it was the round after that, going into the bonus round, and then it was like three chocolate primatalles. Stomach tolerance. I mean, for me, as long as I have a lot of stuff in my stomach, I can tolerate a lot of stuff that's going on. It's just that once you get those cramps going, it's done. You gotta fight through it. You definitely gotta fight through those cramps. But when you eat those peppers, sometimes in between the rounds, they have like a 3 to 4 minute burn session while you're eating it, so you're able to have that burn going, and just about as you're ready to eat the other pods, your tolerance is your burn's coming down from the other previous peppers, and then you eat those, and it shoots back up. Sometimes I wish it would have been like this, from my experience last year, if it would have, after the chug, the first round, I wish it could have been maybe like a Carolina Reaper. So the next 2 rounds would have been something that wouldn't be quite as hot, then bring it back up, and then it would have been a lot harder to eat something. But the Reapers aren't even that hot anymore. So, I mean, I could probably eat a couple of them in a row. It's just that, I mean, I just would, if I was going to do it, I would have to make sure I had something in my stomach so I could do it. Like, was it early last year for like Johnny Scoville's One Hot Minute? I ate three red primatalles. Yeah, they do. Because what they do is, after you eat those couple peppers or whatever, they'll come, they'll start talking. They describe what's like the pepper that's after it. And they talk about it for a little while, and then you hold it up, and then you eat it. They just need peppers from both Jason Beard and Clayton, and then a lot of people wouldn't make it to like the 10th and 11th round. Like if they threw in a Jason Beard's caramel or chocolate primatali in the later rounds, and I mean, I don't think many people would be able to pass. I mean, just eating one of them bad enough. I couldn't imagine trying to eat two of them. I think that 2 days after the Pittsburgh belt match, I did a live stream. I ate two of Jason Beard's mustard primatalis. I think it might have been Clayton's. I can't remember. And then Ethan was like, he's like, I thought you were going to take a break after this. Yeah, the Wrecking Crew is what Dean's a part of, and that's also Troy Primo. He grows his own peppers. That's who grew the 7-pot Primo, and that's a hot pepper. That's a pretty brutal pepper. But yeah, Dean's a part of the Wrecking Crew, and those are some seriously scorching hot peppers. I didn't get one of those chocolate primatalis. What he does is he stresses the plants. He only waters them every so often, like not as often as I think that's what you do. You water them every so often, not full like every time. You want to stretch them a little bit so you just want to stress them. And that's what I heard he does. He stresses his plants. And when you do that, it produces more capsaicin in the peppers. I don't know. I don't know how he figured it out, but I mean, I think he should be a part of the Wrecking Crew. I mean, him, Dean, and Troy Primo, I think they should be the guys that give all the peppers to all the hot pepper eating contests, because I'm not saying anything bad about any of the other hot pepper growers out there, because they all put out good peppers. I mean, it's just, you get Jason Beard, Clayton, and Troy Primo. I mean, those guys, they grow some sickly hot peppers. I mean, I would love to be able to try some of Troy Primo's. Okay, I'll check it out. I'll have to look. I'll look at it. It's going to be fun. Yeah, like I said, I'll text Chris and see if he could do if he could probably put together like a montage of me eating peppers and doing stuff like that. Well, no, what it does is I don't know if they have like a nerve or anything like that, like you're asking, but the plant it'll just it's like shocking the plant, and it just makes it probably more, I don't know, like you said, I don't know if it gives it like a nervous breakdown, but it just like produces when it gets stressed out, it produces more capsaicin in the plant, in the peppers, I guess. I'm not sure. I'm not a botanist, but I'm sure that's probably what happens when the plant gets stressed out a little bit in defense of the pepper. It probably makes more capsaicin in the peppers. Exactly. That's what I was just saying. Maybe when the plant goes, it's like a defense mechanism. So, who knows? Like I said, I know. Like I said, Jason Beard. I mean, I remember the first time I ever tried a Jason Beard's chocolate primatali. I thought I was going to die. And that was like almost 2.5 years ago, I think it was, when I tried one first time. Yeah, it was pretty brutal. Well, the plants don't commit suicide, but it's just when they get stressed out, like I think how Matt said it, it does. They just get stressed and they just for the, like he said, a defense mechanism. They just like make their plants grow more pepper, like oil and capsaicin. Because I know, like when the first time I ever did a chocolate warthog from Clayton, it was like a gusher in itself naturally because when I took a bite out of it, I felt all the oil coming out of the pepper, and my mouth was like obliviated by the capsaicin oil. I was hurting. Yeah, so I haven't Facebook messaged Jason Beard in a couple weeks. I might have to see what's going on with him now, see how the pepper plants are coming. I know he said the last time I talked to him, he said he's been working a lot and taking care of family stuff, which is understandable. But I'll have to see what's going on with it now. I mean, it's been a couple weeks. I know the weather's been picking up a lot, so we'll find out. But yeah, I'm looking to burn up this year. Oh, I wish I could just harvest all that pepper oil out of all the pepper plants, just the oil, and making it like pour it into a jar just for some tincture. Just the oils. See how that would handle, how that would be. Or would I still have to I probably would still have to use some kind of like liquor or alcohol so I could cut it down a little bit more, but it'll still be pretty brutal. But getting all that oil in a tincture jar, but yeah, that would be pretty intense. Just find a way to extract all the oils from all the super hot peppers. Yeah, I know I had like I said, I had a chocolate warthog last year. I think it was like my first or my second chocolate warthog I had last year. And I took a bite out of it. And as soon as I took a bite out of it, all that oil just like gushed over on the inside of my mouth. And then back in, was it January, I had a couple chocolate warthogs left. And I thought it was a wise idea to do a gusher with the Dean Weeper. That one destroyed me. But that's what makes it fun when we burn ourselves up. I got documentation of it on my videos, so that means I already do stuff like that when I'm on video. I'm not gonna burn myself up too extreme when I'm not off the video, when I'm not on camera. I'll eat some, but you only did one gusher. Those things are fun. I mean, like I said, all I have is some habaneros right now. But doing it with some tincture as a gusher, it's still kind of fun. You still get the same concept. You still burn up a little bit, but you'll get more of the burn. The mouth burn will be from the tincture, but the throat will be from the habanero. You'll get a decent little burn if you do a gusher and a habanero. Not quite as bad. It won't be nearly. It's a far cry if you did a gusher in a chocolate warthog or a Primatali. It is pretty good, pretty cool to do one, Matt. You should try to do some live streams. That's where. I mean, for some reason, when I can't do really long regular videos. I don't know why my phone won't let me do it. But this is why I've always been like for the last year. I've been doing live streams because I could go as live as long as I would like. But I could do shorts and maybe 5-minute long videos. But my camera won't let me do anything more. I just don't know why it won't let me do it. It will just cut right off. I messed up on a couple challenges when I did that. I was doing it. I was like one time, like about a year and a half ago, I was seeing how fast I could eat a tube of terror, and I think I was like, I don't know, like 4 minutes or something like that. I was eating it. I was just going boom, 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 eating it, and then my phone cut out. I mean, I was going pretty quick, but I do think the record for a tube of terror is like 2 minutes. I think. I'm not sure. I'll have to look to try to find out what the record is. And maybe one day I might try to beat it. I mean, it's not going to be hard to beat, but it's still like 3 peanuts in at a time as fast as I can. Just chew, chew, swallow, and it'll be all right. Yeah, there's a couple things I wouldn't mind trying to do, but I mean, this year, like I said, I'm not really focused on the League of Fire getting points. I did that last year. I think I did only one challenge this whole entire year. And the last time I checked, and it's been a good while since I checked, I mean, I was ranked like 22nd or something like that, 23rd. I'm probably further down the line now. But right now, I just don't care. I'm just focusing on eating peppers, doing tinctures, getting myself ready for live. Right? I mean, because I figured like last year when I was doing those challenges, like those Harvest 912 fire cubes. Well, those are fun to eat. They taste great and they're fun to eat. It's just that they're horrible on the stomach once you try to lay down. You have to, and throwing them up is even more brutal. So, I mean, I still throw up when I eat the hot peppers, or if I do too much tincture, sometimes even, but it's just not nowhere near as bad as doing those challenges. I mean, the challenges were fun. Don't get me wrong. I mean, I finished 15th in the League of Fire last year, but like I said, this year I'm more focused on eating peppers. I'm focused on trying to make it to at least a speed round in one of them. If I can make it to the speed round, I feel very accomplished that when I do it. But I mean, my ultimate goal is to win a belt, and it won't. I mean, it won't happen if I keep on just doing challenges. I mean, I have to eat peppers. The hotter, the better. The more, the better. So that's what I'm planning on doing. So I'm just hoping to be able to crank out some peppers and just keep on crushing it. Because, like I said, I mean, I would rather have a pepper burn than having to do all those challenges. Don't get me wrong, challenges are fun. But, I mean, if I already did most of the challenges that they have for the League of Fire already, so, I mean, why keep on doing them? I'll just eat peppers and focus on burning myself for YouTube videos and you guys and get myself trained for Gunther. I only ate one challenge this year, so I'm probably still in the top 30, but I'm not sure. I'm not sure where I'm at right now. And right now I can't even spend money on challenges now because I'm on a tight budget because I'm not working right now. Okay. That'd be really cool. Like I'll email you my my address and everything, Matt. Yeah, that's what I'm focusing on right now. I mean, because like I said, pods is what I'm looking forward to because that's what I'm going to need to eat when I'm doing this hot pepper eating contest. And I wish there was another one that would be closer because I would sign up for that one too. But there's not. I know there's one here. There's one in Gettysburg. There's one in Terre Haute, Indiana, is already filled up, and I'm not going to go out to Indiana. I don't have the means to get out there right now. But I wish there could have been like a couple other ones like here, but they're not going to let me sign it. I mean, like for instance, like sometimes the League of Fire will have ones for like entry level people going into the like stuff that with the hardest ones will only be like Carolina Reapers or something like that. They won't let me sign up for that because I'm what they will call a professional pepper eater because I'm in contests where I get paid. So they won't let me sign up for any of those ones. Like any of the okay. All right, I'll appreciate that, Gunther. I'll Facebook message you that. That'd be pretty cool. Looking forward to getting that stuff. 'Cause I want to burn. Like I said, I'm gonna need to start burning myself up, and the sooner the better. By about this time last year, Linda's Fiery Treats, she had some plants ready, and she had pods all ready to go, but but pretty much this whole entire from like probably like last August until earlier this year, Linda and her husband had a lot of health issues. She's been in and out of the hospital. And the last time I talked to her, she's like, she's only going to have right now, she's only have like 15 to 20 plants. Far cry from how many she had like in the last several years. So, I mean, I wish her very well with her health. And she had shoulder surgery also. And yeah, she's focusing on getting herself better with her. So same thing with her husband. So, and my prayers go out to her and her husband. I mean, their health is more important than growing peppers. But I would love to be able to get some more of her peppers because she always treats me right when I order. She'll let me know when she's getting pods ahead of time, and she'll get me on pre-order sometimes. So if I'm running short on money, she'll send it to me. And then as soon as I get it, she sends me a link, and I get it paid for when I get the money. So she would hook me up with that sometimes, and she's just been amazing. She did that once or twice, but she helped me out a lot. Yeah, I'm gonna have pods a lot. I mean, Clayton helped me out a lot last year. So did Jason Beard. You know, it's all good. I love burning myself up. Yeah, I'll definitely send you guys my address, so we'll get it out. Yeah, I'm not sure. The way it would come from Canada, yeah, it'll probably sit in the in customs for a little while. All right, Jen, I'll talk to you in a little while. Yeah, it's just I don't know how the custom thing would work if you're sending hot peppers. If you say if you tell the person at the place where you mail your stuff at the post office and say these are perishable, these are hot peppers, maybe they might get it over the border a little bit faster. You never know. Maybe I should. That's probably what I probably should do. I should Facebook message or Instagram message Mike Jack and see if he would want to have some chocolate warthogs, and have him send him some seeds so he can have someone grow them for him. Right? But yeah, that's a good idea. Like I said, I'm not sure how that would last, how long it would last if you would mail it from Canada, because I don't know how the customs would work coming from Canada to here, even though it's like right there. But customs is weird. It might sit in customs for like 2 weeks. You never know. You might just have to ask somebody at the post office. But anyway, guys, I'm going to be getting off because my stomach isn't feeling too good either. So I'll try to be on tomorrow. If not, I'll be on Tuesday. I'll let you guys know because I'm going to have PT on Tuesday. But I'm going to be taking off myself. I'll get the address to both you guys so you guys could do what you got to do. All right. Tell somebody you love them. I'm Chili Phil, and this is Phil the Burn.